Yeah, good afternoon, students. You are welcome back to my English class. We have been learning literature from so many long days, and today I'll be covering some important topic of writing. In my last class, I've covered the reading section and I've given a little bit influence of unseen passage, but more detail I've done with our that is question number two, that is note making and summarizing. Students, I request you to have patience and attend the class, listen properly and have patience. Why have patience? Because it's English language class and you must listen in English, and definitely when you're a good listener and today or tomorrow you can speak English properly. Okay, so when you can speak English, and definitely you can be a good writer when you are able to read English properly. That's why I request you to be a have patience and be a good learner first. Means have patience and listen and read. That will help you to write and speak. Reading is a best skill, so that's why we had a reading skill in our last class. What was the reading skill we have done? It question number one and question number two. Question number one is unseen passage, and question number two is our note making and summarizing. Today we'll be doing an advanced writing skill that consists of 30 marks. Students, you can see question number 4, 5, 6 have been mentioned here. So definitely these are the marks on what are the topics coming up in this words, what are the world events. It's little bit uh, highlightingly the things are given here. But today I'll be discussing the question number 4, that is what? Notice writing, advertisement, draft poster, writing formal and informal invitations and replies. Students, don't get confused. These are the things what are the covering on short writing answers. But I won't be covering so many topics. I'll be covering one by one with details, with making you clear explanations of all the informations present here. Okay, so I want that you can understand everything and have patience. You can listen properly. Okay, students. So let us start the class. Yes. Okay. Yeah, welcome back to my class. As students, today I'll be discussing with the writing section. Type 4 questions means question number 4. This type of questions will be coming up. This type of question means here we'll be covering of notice, poster, advertisement. Yeah, we'll be covering up notice, poster, advertisement, classified and commercial, invitation, formal and informal, reply to invitations. Okay, these are the things that we are going to cover in type 4 questions. In type 4 question means I have shown you on the screen that the advanced writing skill. Today's topic is advanced writing skill. And in advanced writing skill, question number 4, 5, 6, and 7 we are going to cover. In our last class, we have covered it, reading skill, question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1, we have done it. It is unseen passage that I have done it in a summarizing way, means not details are not gone. But in question number 2, in details, I have explained you. Unseen passage before the examination come closer, I'll be coming up in details. So that's why keeping those all information aside, right now I am here to discuss the question number 4. So question number 4, type questions. So it will be covering up notice writing, poster, and here we'll be coming up with the our next one, that is your notice, poster, advertisement, classified and commercial, invitation and reply. So today I'll start with the notice writing first. So today we'll start with the notice writing first. So, see students, you have been learning this notice writing from class 6. Okay, from class 6 you are learning this notice writing. This is not new for you, but something to be developed, something to be changed, something to be bought up means something improvement need to be done. So that will help you in your upcoming days. Okay, that will help you in your upcoming days. Upcoming days means when you are going to write notice, that will help you to write this techniques, this style, because sixth class and class 12 questions will be different. It won't be same what you were writing in class 6. In sixth class you're promoted and the same notice, but the writing style will be different. Okay, so we expect more how you can secure 4 out of 4 in this notice writing. Since see point number one, definition, notice is normally printed information meant for select group and displayed at prominent place. See the chapter one, what was the chapter one of class 12? Do you remember, students? The chapter one of your class 12? Yeah, you can write it down quickly. The chapter one, what you have graded. Chapter one, who was the writer? Just I want to give you a recall of to it. Come on, quickly write it down in the chat box. Let me see who is first writing it. Chapter one, what you have rated class 12. Yeah, last lesson. Very good. Author name, writer name. Who is the writer of the chapter? Who is the writer? Come on, quickly. Yeah, the last lesson. Very good. But I need the author name. Quickly write it down. Author name. Author name. Author name. Quick. Yeah, Alphonse Dodit. Very good. The author name is Alphonse Dodit. So students, I hope you remember the bulletin board. Bulletin board means the where the notice comes up in the notice board. Okay. So yeah, from that you can have a clear ideas. Notice are there to come up in the boards, notice boards. Okay, so that's a public information group can know the some information that you are sharing to all. Okay, so similarly, a notice is normally printed information. So when office, a group, a company, a organization, a society, a market, a group is displaying a group information for everyone. Okay, so this is not an individual notice, it's a group notice. Anyone can see. It's a newspaper, you can see so many notices have been coming up. Lost and found, you lost something, so you have read it in this lost and found in class 6. Okay, and that is the first notice writing. You might have heard it. Yeah, you have lost your pencil box, a tiffin box, so that you have read it. So since you have learned the notice writing from your junior classes, so it is not a difficult question for you, but improvement is needed little bit. 4 out of 4 that marks is coming up in notice writing, that should be sure when you write notice. First point, since it contains formal information, the tone and style should be very formal and factual. Try to underline and try to keep it in your mind. It should be formal and factual. You should be delivering the fact about it when you write notice. It will be coming up on any head if you write it out, but you must talk on facts, not means you must not talk like informal information must not be talking. You must not talk on that. Okay, so remember, students, you must be talking about formal and factual information. Next point comes, use formal and simple language. Very simple language, no bombastic words. Bombastic words, you know what, exaggerating words, no hi-fi words. Hi-fi words means you have very vocabulary sound is there. Not going to use so many vocabulary high difficult words where common readers cannot understand what the notice is about. Okay, so very simple words, what we use in our day-to-day life. Very simple, very appealing, very connecting. The reader or the person who will be reading the notice can understand your words. If you're not able to understand, then your notice is useless. Okay, so make it brief to the point. It must not be a like essay narrative. It should be very brief, very short, to the point. Okay, so that's why it's word limited. 50 words. Within 50 words, you must complete your notice, and you must adhere to its point. Okay, with the word limit, you must not increase. A word can be manageable, less or more. A is manageable, but two less and two more, it's not. Okay, the 50 words have been asked, you're completing it within 38 or 40 words. Sometimes a big questions. If you have covered all the points of notice, then it's fine. Okay, sometimes acceptable. But you have not covered all the points and you have completed your notice within 38 to 40 words. So definitely you're going to lose your marks. And you have covered your points within 450 words and you have given added informations that has taken to 60 words. So definitely you're going to lose your marks because of added informations. That was not required. You must adhere to the points and minimum points, whatever is required to them for the notice must be covered. Okay. So word limit is must, you must be within or 50 words. Clear? Come to the next point. Notice should be put in a box. So that's a big question from the students always. So we should keep our writings in a box or not. So clearly I have written here the notice should be put in a box. Okay, clear? Getting my point? The notice should be put in a box. It should be you should write a notice in a box and place it in a box. Got clear? So next point is here in front of you. Mention the name and place of the issuing authority, which could be a school, organization, or office. Suppose XYZ, whatever the school you're reading it, Delhi Public School, KIT International School, okay, Sai International School, ODM Public School. So whichever your school you read it, doesn't matter. But in the notice, when you're writing it, that should be the top. In a block letters, it should be highlighted. Okay, first the authorities, whoever is giving this notice, it is from a school or an organization, a society or an office, whoever it may be, who is issuing this letter. Their names or their things will be coming first. Okay. Yeah. So students, see the next point. Write the title. Notice at the top center. See, in the last point we have discussed that school, organization, or office, that should be again on top of the center, means as you have seen in the notice written from the in your school, in your college, wherever you are reading it, or in a society where you are leading it, they issue the notice. This XYZ society is issuing the notice, this XYZ school is issuing the notice, so their names are on the top. Similarly, you'll be writing those names on the top. Under it, leaving some space, you will be writing the notice. You're writing notice, the bold letter. Similarly, as mentioned here, you'll be writing the notice on the top, under to the means to the what mention names, organization, school, issuing authorities names. Got it clear? Eh? Next point comes up here. Write the date of issuing notice to the left of the box. See, students, that's a most often students ask this question, they commit mistakes even. And what happens? That is the major problem with the students. Some of them write on the referring some books and they write it on the right hand side. Some they place under to the content, means next to the notice they write it down. So remember the date of issuing notice to the left of the box, means when you write the start content and heading above the means this notice what you have written at the center, top center, towards that you will be writing the left of that, you will be writing the what, that is the date. Okay, clear? Eh? Give a suitable title that you must not forget it, my students. It should mention the purpose of the notice. What is the reason of writing the notice? That fulfills the subtitle, means that is the title, what we can say heading. Okay, so heading, it should be there. Without the heading, our notice is incomplete. Okay, getting my point here, students? So you must not forget to give subtitle or heading. Clear? Next, clearly specific the target group for whom the notice is meant. And I'm underlining this statement. To whom you're writing the notice, that should be very clear. Your objective must be clear. If your objective is not clear, then it's a big question mark for your writing, whom you're addressing, what purpose it is of writing. Everything will be a question mark for you students. So that's why your objective will be very clear in front of you, whom you are addressing, who will your receiver who is going to receive. What are the points you have covered to him? What are the informations he will be receiving from your notice? That everything should be covered. So before writing a notice, this will be in your mind, my students. You should keep in your mind first. Next point. In the contained part, mention all relevant details such as venue, date, and time. Conclude the notice with the name and designation of the purpose issuing the notice. Okay, so when you are concluding, you have to write it down: name, designation of purpose, person issuing the notice. Whoever is issuing the notice, his or her name must be written along with the designation. I hope you are clear with the points here. And there is a sample of your notice. So you can take a screenshot. See, as name of the issuing authority place means, suppose you're writing a school name, say International School, ODM Public School, whatever the school you're writing it, or SR Construction, where you're living in your society, and comma has been given, means place, Bhubaneswar, Chhattisgarh, and XYZ place, Odisha, whatever the place is there of that school belong to, you are going to write it down, or that place, authority, whoever belong to, you are going to write it down. Don't forget to write the place even as it has been mentioned. So see, this place, notice and the issuing authority, there's no gap in the format. But definitely students, you leave a space and you write it down, because there is a sufficient page will be provided to you. Spacing presents a proper presentation, and proper presentation carries a mark. Okay. Date with words, month in words. Date with month in words. I'm not asking to write, it's asking not number, it words. So how in the words, I'll show you in the sample again. So before coming to the sample, just see the format first. Okay, subject, title, reason of the notice, why you are writing the notice, lost and found. What are the types? So many types of notice are there. What means which notice you are writing it? Okay, so that will be very clear. That is subject or subtitle of the notice. Next, content starts. Mandatory points: target group, to whom you're targeting, name of the program, venue, and time must be there in the opening part of the containment, that is the first paragraph. Provide additional details which may or may not be given with the questions. See, in the question, everything is not given, and something has been given, something you have to add from your mind. So that's why when you write a notice, you have to be very active. That's why I raise that thing in your mind, that you have to be targeting to whom you're writing. Okay, purpose of the letter notice should be fulfilled. So that's why when you're writing, you must remember, you must recall, you must give your pressure to your brain that what you're going to do it, for whom you're writing it, the purpose should be filled up, extra information must be given to the people who is receiving the notice. So the next point here, again, see full stop here, beginning of the letter means of the notice, again same from the left hand side. So that's why you must not, if you're ending here, you must not start from here. You must come to the left hand side as it is done here only. If announcing an event, give the last date of registration and the person with whom the registration to be done. So that you must share, students. You don't just see, if you're doing some event you're organizing, suppose your school is going to organize annual function. For that, you're going giving notice, last date of registration, participation of students, where to be registered, whom the registrations to be done. Okay. If the matter involve participation of in some events, need for the consent letter of the parents should be mentioned compulsory. Okay, so this points, if there is a parent consent is there as you participate in annual function, annual sports. So your parents give what consent, no, my boy or my girl or my daughter, whoever is, so he or she can participate. So consent letter should be mentioned about it. Or you're going for a picnic, consent letter from your parents. So many kind of notice have been issued by the authority. So which kind of notice is it? Accordingly, you're going to write it down. Name of the person, issuing the notice and designation. So this is a sample format. So you may take the screenshot that will help you write your notice when you're writing it. Next comes up your mark. Marking scheme: content to mark, expression to marks, coherence, spelling, grammatical accuracy. See students, coherence. Just try to understand coherence. When you write, what I am connecting here, when you write contained, the points must be connecting. Paragraph change you have done, it must be connecting. It must be logical, not only grammatically correct but also logical. So logic should be there. Just grammatically correct is there, but there's no logic behind it, so you are going to lose your marks. So accordingly you have to give your expressions. Okay, content to mark, so you have to cover up all the points as per the need of the notice, and expression 2 marks. Got it clear? Spellings must be there correct. Sir, why the half mark have been deducted? Just one spelling is wrong. No students, spelling, you're in a class 12 and you're writing English, spelling must be correct. One spelling correct error is there in writing, so your chance of reducing or deduction of half mark. So keep in your mind, you should be appropriate when you write your what content, what we can say, spelling. Marking scheme: content for whom, target group, to whom you are targeting, for whom you are writing. Who means for W form has been taken. Whom, what, when and where. What is the agenda? Okay, all within 50 words. All must be covered within. Okay, so students, 4W, and you must keep the agenda in your mind when you write word content. All within 50 words means all the information you must cover of content within 50 words. And after covering all the information, then only for the content you will be getting 2 marks. Getting my points? If you're leaving some points, agenda information, where, when, what, whom, so I forgot this one. So no, my students, not going to do it. If you're forgetting, half marks, you'll also forget it. Okay, expression, coherence, spelling, grammatical accuracy. These all carries 2 marks. Separate marks are not allowed to format. It is assessed as a part of expression. Okay, so part of format, it won't be given a separate mark. It is a part of expression. So box, it is a part of expression, comes under part of presentation. So if you're not doing box, half mark will be deducted. It will come under the expression part. If you're not coming a proper format, half mark will be deducted. It will comes under the format. So if content you have written half, one paragraph you have not kept in paragraph format, your mark will be deducted. So students, keep in your mind how the marks will be deducted. So you're writing the notice not in 6th class, you're writing the notice in class 12. So remember how and what methods or which process you're going to select it. So remember in your mind, don't forget it. Okay, so if you're forgetting it, that this in old style of what you used to write it down, then sorry students, you are in a wrong way, you are in a wrong path. Let's see the solve example. You are Varun or Vinita Sharma, activity secretary of St. Mary's School, Kolhapur. Your school is organizing an inter-school drama competition for which you need volunteers from class 11 who are willing to stay back and assist the teacher in the preparations. Put up a notice to inform the students for the same. Okay, students, you might have seen in your schools when there is an annual function and other functions, teachers and school people need volunteers, the students who can help in the program. Okay, similarly, it needs a consent from the parents, consent from the what students. Okay, so that's why I'm bringing this notice on the screen. You can see it. St. Mary School, Kolhapur, notice. See, spacing is missing here. You can give a spacing here, as have been mentioned. XX means date, which day, month, as with the words have been written. give comma, then the year 2020 to the year it has been mentioned 2015. Leave space, it's a title has been or heading has been mentioned here. Volunteers for inter-school competitions. Okay. Paragraph initiation has been done from the see the left alignment. Okay, proper left alignment. Attention class 11 students. See students, in many notice you might have seen in your school, this is for attention or for the kind information or this is to you inform you that that kind of opening lines have been given. So sometimes or most often sometimes it is acceptable, most often it is not. Okay, in some of the notice where it is required, you can write it down. You drawing the attention or bringing to the attentions wherever it is required, you can write it down. But always it is not right. So here I am direct with the points, direct with the words. Attention, class 11. Class 11 students. Our school is organizing an inter-school drama competition. Set the stage on fire. Okay, set the stage on the fire. This is the title of the what drama on XX August 2015, means it has been mentioned in July. In some of the date in August, it will be the program will be conducted. We need volunteers who are willing to stay back and assist the teacher for preparation for 2 days prior to and after the competition. Means before the competition, after the competition, they need to stay with the teachers. Students who are willing should register the names with the undersigned on or before XYZ date in the month of July. The consent letter of the parents is mandatory. Okay. See, you can see the content. There is no paragraph in single paragraph has been mentioned. If you're writing it more content, definitely you have to break into paragraphs. If you're not writing more contents, very to the points have been written, and all the information have been covered as per the question, and even the consent is needed. I have told you the that also have been mentioned here. And see, Varun or Vinita, whoever you may be, you may a boy or girl, any one name and activity secretary. The full designation, full name need to be written. Don't write Varun or don't write Vinita. Don't short, no short names will be used. Full names and with the designation. Got it clear? Okay, so this is all about what we can say the notice writing, what we are talking about. I hope students I'm able to you connect to the point that is notice writing. Okay, if you have any doubt, please students write it down here, and I'll help you out to clear your doubts here right now. Then we'll further continue our class with the points. So if you have any doubts, please write it down in the part of notice writing. If there's no doubt, then I'll continue with the further other writings. So our post notice writing, then post writing, advertisement, invitation, formal and informal, reply to invitations. Here the 4 to 5 contains we have for our writing section. So I am covering up notice writing. If you have I have covered notice writing. So if you have any doubt, write it down, students. I'll clear it out. Otherwise, we'll jump to the next one, that is poster. I'll be teaching poster to you next class. Advertisement, invitation, and reply will be doing in next class. Today, notice. After notice, we'll be doing poster. Okay. So if you have any doubt, ask me. I hope there is no doubt, students, and I have cleared your notice writing in a very proper way. I hope so. I've touched all the points. If you have any issues, you can connect to me anytime in my personal number, in my emails, in my chat box, anywhere you can write it down. Any doubts. So I will be covering up the next, that is poster. That is poster making. Posters can be described as a combination of advertisement, notice, and invitation. Here we will cover up three, and we can add on, or we can say that is poster. The purpose of poster is also to impart some sort of information in an eye-catching and appealing manner. Okay, some information that can be provided in a very eye-catching. That means that when you see big banners on the roads, wow, it's attracts you. Means eye-catching. Does not hold your eye, catch your eye. It attracts you. Okay, and appealing manner that appeals you to go and visit to XYZ shop to eat pizza, burger. There's advertisement coming up in the um, banners, KFCs, whenever their food people they when they give big banners, advertisement posters, it attracts you. Okay, so the general intention of a poster is to create awareness. First one, yeah, they used to create awareness, some issue public interest, or to inform public of some event. There's some event will be there, for that they hang a poster. To create awareness, they hang a poster. And to issue public interest, for the public interest, public should know for the benefit of the public, and they issue a poster. Okay, how the poster comes up, the layout of a poster should be visually attractive, should contain some catchy or creative title or jingle. So there should be the heading what we talk about. It should be very catchy. Visuals are mandatory. Okay, visuals means the pictures should be mandatory in the poster. You must draw pictures. That's mandatory. Okay, fonts of different size types may be used. You can use as in the computer. When you type, you use different fonts, writing and making it. So similar way, you can use different fonts. And next, for an event, time, date, and venue of occurrence are to be mentioned. If you are writing or making a poster for an event, this you must not forget. If there is no event, you can ignore this point. If compulsory, if there is an event, you must remember for the event, you must remember this point. Okay, the theme should be clear. Okay, the theme of the poster should be clear. So there is a poster. When you are making, the theme should be there, on which theme you are making the poster. Next, the name of the issuing authority must be clearly mentioned. Who is issuing this poster? This is another point you must keep in your mind. If you're missing this, 1 mark will be deducted. Next, content 2 marks, expression 2 marks. As in the notice writing, we have covered the expression part. Similar way, it is also the same. Next comes a format: purpose, drama, exhibition, workshop, etc. Next comes up slogan, visuals, date, time, venue, entry fees or tickets, and contact address. These are the things that to be covered on the format. You may take a screenshot of it, or you can write it down in your copy. Next, for an issue, if there is an issue, you are highlighting issue title. If it is to promote social theme, visual, slogan, issuing authority. Okay, for an event, this first format is for an event. Second format is for an issue. Right now, pandemic is going on, coronavirus. For an issue, they are highlighting the theme. For gutka, cancer awareness, you're highlighting a poster. For consumption of alcohol and other cigarettes, for that you're highlighting a issue. Those are the issues. Okay. Titles, if it is promoted social theme, visual, slogans, and issuing authority, very important. Who is issuing this? What poster? Next comes solved example. See the solved example. This is a what awareness, create design a poster to create awareness on using helmet by two-wheelers. Use helmet, save your life. This is the title have been given here. Helmet picture have been drawn. Someone is wearing helmet. They may not be fashionable, but they keep you safe. Yeah, definitely helmets are not fashionable, does not increase your beauty, but they keep you safe when you, or you may meet an accident, your head stuck somewhere else. Definitely helmet is a that protects you. Use them even for short rides. Definitely we must use the helmet for the short ride. Secure the chain trap every time. This, see, the chain trap has been mentioned under the under your chin, so that you must always use when you wear helmet. Be sensible, be safe, life is precious, guard it. This is a quotation have been used. Students see the quotation, that's what they have kept in board. These are the points written. Issued in public interest by the Motor Vehicle Department, Government of Kerala. You can write it down in a single line here, and as they have written, you may write in that format. Better, you may write it down from the left hand side. Issued in public interest will be coming up left. and the motor vehicle department, government of Kerala, will be following the next after that. It's towards the right here, in this place, as it is here, the motor vehicle department. Similarly, it will be here. This place will just jump up here. Okay, so in a single line, you can write it down, the government of Kerala. This is what one of the poster designed for the use of helmet. At the present, before the pandemic, this was the big theme for everyone. And students, as you are facing pandemic situation, when you will be writing the exams, this may be in front of you for awareness, the COVID-19. Okay, so I'll be bringing another one. See the question. Draft a poster to inform the students of a book. Draft a poster to inform the students of the book week celebration in your school. Okay, so draft a poster to inform the students of the book week celebration in your school. So let's see. Reading make a full man. Okay, reading make a full man means habit of reading. The book has been drawn. It's a title. The book week celebration. From this is the event. See that this was not an event. This was the issue, and now it is the event. From July 20th July to 24th July 2015, competition galore, mountains of prize. Let's celebrate the joy of reading. Okay, so this is two examples. One is this: use of helmet, save your life. This is a creating awareness, and this is for the what competition and all. For that, the poster has been issued. Okay, you can take a screenshot for better understanding. See, yeah, students, in every there's a question from the student. One student is asking question. Yeah, so what is this question? Let me read out. Sir, this will also be in a box. This means whatever the writings you are writing, short writing, and we are reading right now. Right now, before this, we have done notice writing. Yeah, definitely we have done a box in notice writing. Definitely here we'll be doing a box here because for a better presentation, it gives a clear idea. Okay, layout you have done it. Box gives a layout, and in layout the informations will be there in a proper within this limit. You must not cross this area, you must not cross this area. That's why box is there. You have a confirmed layout onto which you can write, or you can give all the informations. Okay, so this is all about what we can say. Today we have covered notice writing and poster writing. Okay, poster making. So students, I hope I have cleared all the information. I have connected to all the information to you. If you have any doubt, you can connect to me. You can write it down to me, and definitely I'll help you out. If no doubt, we'll be meeting in our next class, the new topic with new informations. So we remain here, enjoy, and don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my videos. If you have any informations, any problem, write to me, and definitely I'll be there to help you out. So today's topic we have covered, that is what